Well, hello there. You find me in the middle of the jungle using small furry animals as cover for my booby trap, waiting for the police to come and catch me. I know it looks like an everyday sitting room here, but that's just my incredible camouflage that I've managed to design it like this. John Rambo here, by the way, in case John Rambo here. Yeah, I'll give you a war you won't believe. I've got the ultimate weapon. With my sidekick, Richard Crenna, who's also dressed like me. She'd be dressed in a military fashion. I couldn't actually play the accordion, I discovered, wearing a bandana full of biscuits. A bandolier, sorry. Bandana, that's a bandana, that's a bandolier. That's a biscuit bandolier. There's got to be a tune in that. I'm going to write that down actually, because I'll forget that. The biscuit bandolier. That is brilliant. I'm gonna have to write a good tune for that. Yeah, it's made up of penguin biscuits. I was trying to think. I was lying in bed this morning going, I don't know what I'm going to do. I hadn't thought of anything. I was round the charity shops the last minute yesterday before they closed in Broxburn. I was out in Ratho in the climbing wall with my son and went to Broxburn, and there was one charity shop, Help for the Aged. It was no help at all. I am aged now. It was no help at all. It was closed. And that was it. So I had no ideas, but I managed to make up. This is amazing. It's just, it's actually, not Bjorn Borg, it's John McEnroe's hair. Instead of John McEnroe's stupid red bandana, I just got a like more military one. And an old sleeveless top. That was it. Brilliant. And some fake blood. That was actually given to me last week by my new lodger. That's amazing. Yeah. Fake blood's coming really handy. Anyway, the only thing, I was lying in bed this morning thinking, the only thing I could think of to make a bandolier, I was thinking, I need bullets. What have I got? The only thing I've got like more than 3 or 4 of is penguin biscuits. Oh my god, one's just fallen off! Look at that! I'm just going to say how great gaffer tape is for sticking anything to anything. Penguin biscuits they've been in the sun, you see, and they're melting and they're dropping off. Anyway, found out I couldn't play the accordion with a bandolier made of biscuits, so yeah, not surprising really. Wow, I'm learning so many things in the show. Not least how to whittle matchsticks into deadly weapons. Here is one prepared earlier. Look at the point in that. Yeah, those cops get anywhere near me, they're going to get a right prick. They get anywhere near me, they're going to find a right prick. Yeah. Look at that. Whew, deadly. Fired with a homemade crossbow at 300 kilometers per second. Yeah, I can go right through your local and out the other side. I've also actually been making some homemade booby traps. Look at that. This is the one that I think this is the guy from CSI. He goes on, the guy with the ginger hair. I can't remember his name. He's really famous now, but he was one of the young cops in the original Rambo film, First Blood, which I saw with my cousin in Lithgow. He said, "You gotta come and watch this film." When we were like young teenagers, I was like, "Oh my god, this is brilliant! Come and watch it again." And that was Colin. Oh, hi Colin. His mum's a big fan of the show. Hi Auntie Anne and Uncle Roy. Yeah, this was what we were watching when you thought we were watching cartoons in the front room. Yeah, and he makes a spring trap out of a branch. He whittles spikes a little bigger than this, and he goes back, click, and then the guy comes along. I think it's the young guy from CSI, the ginger hair, and he goes right into his legs. Painful. That would be pretty painful as well. It will be painful once I set it up, but there we go. Just in the midst of that. And what else have we got here? Oh yeah, you can see my deadly bread knife. And oh, I've got my sweat topper upper. I just sprayed myself before the show started, but already I'm actually so hot. I've what do you call it? Evaporated all the sweat. So we're just going to have a quick sweat up again for the show. This is a technical, what do you call it? Special effects department. My special effects department are amazing, very special. Although, oh my God, they forgot to shave my armpits. Never mind. We'll get them on the case for that next week. Right, I better play something. That was the Drambo theme, isn't that so cool? Ah, it's just brilliant. There's actually a song to go to that, but you'll be lucky that you'll be glad to know I ran out of time to learn it. Otherwise, I could have done it as the outro. Something. Right, we're going to play some tunes. What would Cam Rambo down when he's in the midst of a highly stressful war situation, either abroad or at home? Well, I thought some Gaelic waltzes would be nice. Yes, let's start in a crazy way with some Gaelic waltzes. And how does Rambo get so muscly, by the way? Well, it's because he eats his porridge. Yes, you've guessed it again. I didn't have time to have my breakfast. So I'm just going to have to eat it on the show. Oh, would you like some? As you can see, I've only got my stuffed dog co-host today. My live dog co-host is still on holiday in Cambridge. I think I told you that last week, didn't I? Yeah, dogs get holidays before humans do. It's not fair. Anyway, life's not fair. Let's carry on. Oh, that's better. Don't worry about all the explosions going on around you. Just humming some nice Gaelic waltzes. Drambo plays Gaelic waltzes. Badly. Some Gaelic waltzes, unusual way to start off the show there with something tender, graceful. Not Rambo-esque at all, but hey, Rambo's a sensitive guy. I have feelings too. Nobody understands. Wow, what a great film. Then went a little bit askew. The one where he takes out a Russian top of the range, fully loaded, militarized helicopter with a bow and an arrow. Okay, albeit it did have an explosive warhead on the arrow, but still, that was a little bit far-fetched. Oh well, they were all a bit far-fetched. And then the one where he's helping the Taliban to liberate Afghanistan. Well, that's the same one, yeah, from the Russians, yeah. And it ends up with the thank you to the brave people, the brave Taliban. Yeah, I bet he regrets that. Never mind. Great films, all of them great films. Well, not great films, but great entertainment. The first one is a great film though, First Blood. If you haven't seen it, forget the rest. See the first one, it's brilliant. Actually, I saw the more recent ones, which are a bit dark, but they're pretty good as well. Much tougher than the 2 and 3 are a little bit comedy, a little bit me, but number 1 is really great. It's based on a true story as well, apparently. Vietnam vet that gets hounded out of town and has his own private war with the local police force. Superb. Speaking of war, got some other weapons to show you here. Look, I made this. May look like a bagpipe chanter, but actually there's a blowpipe that I've made out of some sticks that I found lying in the forest here. Watch one blow and you're dead. Yeah. Yeah, people go, ha ha, what's that funny sound? Oh, it's the sound of you dying. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Must be a blowpipe chanter. Blowpipe chanter. Oh, there's another tune name there. Let me just write that one down to blowpipe chanter. God, I'm totally creative today. I don't know what it is. Well, I went rock climbing yesterday, that's why I'm so pumped. Yeah, I went rock climbing with my son, he's amazing. I do these, the grade climbs from numbers up from 1 to 7. Is it 7? Yeah, 7. If you do a 7A, that's like, that's like going up a sheer rock face, holding on by your fingernails. My son's up there doing 6Cs and stuff. He's only got into it in the last 6 months, seriously into it. I mean, I've taken him climbing over the years a few times, but he's got really into it. And I've been doing it for like 20 years, 30 years, thanks to my friend John Curry who got me into it. And I'm still like on 5, maybe a 5A, a 5 plus, if I'm feeling a little bit adventurous. And you still got some, big blobs to hold on to quite easily with these ones. But he's holding on with it. Anyway, it's very good for your upper body strength. Yeah, I'd recommend it. The climbing wall in Ratho is the biggest in Europe. It's amazing. It's right on our doorstep here in Edinburgh. The EICA, the Edinburgh International Climbing Arena. Not to be confused with the EICC, which is the Edinburgh International Conference Centre, which is where I've been invited to visit for a second time this year. Yes, later this week. I just got the blue envelope for a second time through the post box on Friday, I think it was. Yeah, inviting me for injection number 2, vaccination number 2. Yeah, look, they made a bit of a mess of it last time. Normally I'm really like for the NHS, but look at the state of that. That was 7-8 weeks ago, and yeah, I'll maybe give them the other arm this time. In fact, I better sew that up, because being a always prepared soldier type, I have in my kit bag a bent pin which I've turned into a needle. I'll try and sew this up because, as you can see, the old oh, right, I should have practiced this first. The old, what do you call it? The old vaccine made a bit of a mess of it. There we go. Just get one more through it. Oh, you won't believe how painful this is. One more. There we go. You know what? I've not got time for this. I'm just going to use stereoplast plasters. I don't know why I didn't think about this in the first instance. I've just ripped the plaster in half, never mind. That'll do. Right, okay, on with the show. Phew! I thought I wasn't going to be able to carry on there because I was losing so much blood from that. Right, oh, I forgot to put, I had my little finger protector for putting it through as well. I forgot to use that, sorry. Never mind, see, that's the kind of thing, you panic in the war situation. You just forget, sometimes that's why training's so important. Training, put on your finger guard first, then take out the sharp needle. Oh! How do you get, wait a minute, how do you get a cup of hot coffee in the forest? Shh, don't tell anyone. Okay, time for some more tunes. And I woke up this morning while I was also panicking about what I was going to do today, which I shouldn't have, because I've always managed to come up with something at the last minute even. So just calm down and just go, look, it'll be fine. I don't know, I'm just a panicky kind of guy. But anyway, I woke up this morning and not only was I panicking about what I was going to wear, what I was going to do, never mind what I was going to wear, what to do first and then find something to wear for it. But I was also, I had the tune in my head, which I've played it before in the show, so it's nothing new, but it's, what do you call it? For Laird of Thrums, Strath's Bay. I never wake up in the morning with an old-fashioned traditional Strath's Bay going round through my head, but I did today. So I'm going to play it on the show for you, because that must be fate. And I'm going to play it with another couple of tunes by its author, the same author, who is a man I've already portrayed in this programme, Sir James Scott Scunner. By the way, his real name's Skinner. I keep calling him Scunner on the show whenever I refer to him. Don't get that wrong, folks. If you're genuinely interested in Scottish music, his real name's James Scott Skinner. I call him Scunner. Anyway, first one is called Forbes Morrison. Then the tune Mackenzie Hay, and the very last one, which I will wink and raise my eyebrows at just to give you a heads up. The last one is called The Laird of Thrums, which is the one I woke up going round in my head to. Woke up to it going round in my head this morning. You know what I mean? Right, how did we go? Oh God. Whoops. God, sorry, this chair's in the way today. Right, we'll try that again. I was going to say that's how it goes, but no, it doesn't. That's how it goes. Bloody Scott Skinner. Too difficult. This one's easier. Secret military message coming up soon. Morse code of the eyebrows. Next tune is L A I R. Yeah, Laird of Thrums. Not got time for this. suits me. Look, 2 weapons. 1, 2. Which one's more dangerous? By the way, just in case you thought I'd run out of homemade weapons, no. I've got the piece de resistance here. And no, I'm not taking the piece. It's up below. Gaffer tapes failed me again. That's twice in one day. Gaffer tapes failed me. God. As my friend Richie Werner says, if gaffer tape doesn't work, use more gaffer tape. Right, what I had loaded here was some dynamite to an accordion. Yeah, it's a booby trap, and we actually have the ignition device here, which, I don't know if you can see that, it's actually a chili candle. Now somebody gave me this years ago. I think it might have been John Curry or his partner at the time, Debbie, but it's actually got a fuse here on the top. This, you think normal chilies are explosive, well this actually lights. And this is the igniter. Now these are actually tablets of sugar tablets, but they're now explosive sugar tablets. So what I'm going to do is take one of these matches I've been whittling, very big matches by the way. I don't mess about with little piddly matches, no. These are real men's matches. Yeah, minimum 3 inch. We're going to light this explosive accordion. Oh, dripping wax. That's not good. Okay, so Jesus. Who would have guessed that? One of these freak accidents, the price tag on the sugar tab was on fire. That's a good reason. I always wonder about why should I bother taking these off. You should take the price tab off something after you buy it. Okay. Okay, here we go. And we're going to throw the explosive accordion. Cover your ears, folks. Ah! Oh my god, it didn't go off. It was a misfire. Probably lucky because somebody could have got hurt. Me, probably. Anyway, there's a trick at home. If you get tired of playing your musical instrument, why not turn it into an explosive device to protect you against music lovers? Right, now some of you may have seen me taking a drink of this special liquid in the middle of the tune set there. And why not? Why not? It's my show. I can take a break in the middle of a tune if I want. This is actually, believe it or not, this is a blueberry mix that you mix with milk, and it's like a protein shake. Yeah, because if I'm going to be pumped on my show, yeah, there's no normal kind of pumped. I'm normally a little bit pumpy, but if I'm going to be pumped on my show, I got to drink protein shakes to keep up the musculature. And yeah, it's a big exercise, the old playing the accordion. You end up with a giant accordion arm and a little skinny and bleeding arm. Yeah, this is blueberry mix, and my parents brought me back from a trip to Canada 10 years ago, and it's still so tasty, honestly. I'm not kidding, it's great. I just have one once a year or something, that's all I need for the extra protein. I eat so much anyway, honestly, I don't need any extra. I've got a ridiculous appetite for food, as any of my friends will tell you. Okay, what was I going to do next? Some more tunes, because this one is called Pure Scotch. I was teaching this to one of my pupils a few weeks ago, Kat Mapleston, who you will know from last year's show if you watched all the shows, the Fish Wifey. She was also Miss Figgy Pudding in the Christmas Kermit episode, the Muppet Show. I'm going to do another outside broadcast very soon, by the way, with my good friend Ian Wilkinson. He's promised me he's up for it again. He'll only do these silly things once or twice a year because he's a very serious man. He's a serious man working in a serious bookshop, Blackwell's, of course, and he's got serious business to do there and serious things to think about. But once or twice a year, I can persuade him to be a little bit silly with me. We have got an outside broadcast show coming up for you in a couple of weeks, folks. Just to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because I don't actually understand what it's about yet because it's a little bit highbrow, this one, but he's going to explain it to me. Anyway, I'm more a sort of action man kind of film myself. But yeah, anyway, we're going to carry on with the Pure Scotch, which Kat is living on her 2 steps. She's actually a genuine pupil of mine. You could be a pupil of mine as well if you want. I can't promise to dress up like this for every lesson, but it will be entertaining in another way. Hopefully, in theory. So this is a Jim Johnston 2-step. I met the wonderful Jim Johnston 20 20 years ago when I was doing Accidental Death of Accordions, and Glenn Kinsey, sadly no longer with us, but great accordion player, great composer, and this is a tune that he wrote called The Pure Scotch Two-Step. Oh, it's pure dead Scotch it is. Pure dead Scotch, man. That was the pure, the pure Scotch two-step by Jim Johnston. Right, what was I going to play next? I don't know, I'm going to have some porridge and think about it because I've got to keep up my musculature for the show. By the way, I actually shaved off my stubble this morning, my real stubble, to put on this boot polish stubble because it looks more realistic. Isn't that stupid? Funny old world, tricks of TV. Right, what's next? I did have some notes here. What's my notes? Oh yeah, right. From 6/8 marches. I used to play these years ago. I don't think I've played them on the show yet, but I might be wrong. Rab's Wedding and Angus McKinnon. A couple of good 6/8 marches. For all the David Vivancos out there, these are old-fashioned tunes today. You'd be loving it. You'd be loving it. Be going, this is what I've been waiting a year for. All that fancy, fast stuff. Nah, we don't even want that. We just want the good old classic stuff. So, I give you David Vivanco. So I'm going to get this chair out of the way because it keeps getting in the way of my elbow. Now I can just slice it accidentally with the bread knife, which is stuck into the middle of the table. How did you manage to sever your own forearm off, Mr. Brechin? Well, I know it sounds silly and I don't want to be bothering you when you're very busy at this pandemic time anyway, nurse, but I was doing a show and I had a bread knife, just a normal bread knife, stuck into my own table, and I stupidly elbowed it while playing the accordion. A likely story, sir. Can you tell me what really happened? Right. bit scary. I should really have run through these at some point in the last 10 years before I did the show, but no. Well, I can just see in my my cameras, I've got some cameras outside, that somebody is getting a delivery in the stairwell. Okay, I thought that was going to be my special guest here. I've just arranged literally before the show began. You've no idea how last minute it was today. I was actually replying to comments on the advertising picture for the show, and William Oak popped up, but he's not actually appeared in the garden, probably because the poor chap had to sell his car last year. He didn't have any gigs. Oh, I've just seen him arrive. He's on a bicycle, literally, as I speak. So what I was going to do is play a little tune and see if he arrived. So I might still have time to play that tune before he appears at the window. But see, when he appears at the window, just pretend like I didn't say any of that. Just like, oh, surprise, hey, William, hey, how you doing? This is Mrs. McDonald of Danach. Sticking off his cycling helmet, safety helmet, safety first, not very Rambo. Still having problems with that latch. I think I'm playing the wrong tune now. No, it's the right tune. Oh, it shifted to another tune there. It's this one I normally get wrong. I'm just trying to ignore him. Go away! Go away! Okay, this is going to work out. Okay. Exploding accordion finally goes off. Okay, I'm just going to have to bring you over to the window to see the man himself, and I've realised that I've forgotten to get something that I was supposed to get to prepare for this. Never mind, I'll explain all to you in just a second. Let's see who's out there. Oh my god, it's Rambo 2. It's Rambo 2. It's Rambo 2, or is it Rambo 3? Now, that's a brilliant idea, except I forgot to get the amp. I'm just going to get it now. Could you chat to the audience and keep them amused? Can you see Rambo through that? There's his head. Right, I'm just going to get the amp. I'll just be back in a second. Sorry, folks. I'm just going to have to leave you with them. Please don't say anything rude. Right, entertain them, William.
This is the year 1985. And this is... There's no one buddy or anybody here would rather not be someplace else.
Right, thank you. That's enough. Okay, I've now got the portable amp, which is called the Cube, which William borrowed last year. Borrowed it for about a year. Says I'll just bring it back next week for some busking. Okay, now do that thing. Wait a minute, let's just replay all that. Oh, who's the window? Oh, it's Rambo 2, or is it Rambo 3, the trequel? Oh, you brought your own amp, brought your own lead. I'll just plug this into this amp, which I've got handily ready here. Let me just switch it on as well, William. That'll help. Okay, give me a test. There we go. Wow, feel the power. Yeah. Okay, now William wants me to play some tunes with him. Of course, I don't have anything to put this on. Let me try and balance it on this vodka optic in the window. Is that going to work? This is so Heath Robinson. Sorry, folks. Really need to get a producer on this show. Oh, it's not working. There we go. Right. William, you'll need to come a little bit towards this, towards that more, even more. There you go, even more. Yeah, that's good. A little bit back, a little bit. Okay, about there. That's fine. Right, go for it. don't even know which way. Die, William.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault, William. It's always your fault. Great how an 80s, yeah. Oh, yeah, I get that. That's how I used to move at 6. All good. Oh, brilliant, William. Thank you. Or should I say Rambo 2? Now, you're a little bit late, but that's no reason not to give you a second chance. Would you like to do something else? Since I personally run out of material for the show, and this might take us up to the end. And boy, do we need a big ending. What do you think? Bass player set, yeah. We've talked about all this before. This is just a trick for the TV. See, it makes it sound like we just made this up on the spot. You idiot! God, it's not working with some people. Honestly, it's easier working with animals than other musicians. They really are a bit thick. Right. Okay. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd adjust this to get a better view, and it's mucked it up. Right. Hopefully that'll stay. Okay. You're looking better now, William, because I've got you in full shot and you're in full colour. I'm a little bit black and white, but that's okay. Take it away. This is William's big set when we played together with the band, which obviously we haven't done for a long time. So we're a little bit out of practice, but hey, we've still got the chops. But it's his big set because he starts it off and he plays the actual melody on the bass, which is pretty. It's a little bit wanky, really, but it's pretty impressive. Okay, take it away. You may be shot. What's that?
Don't shoot me! There's a man down here! It's not my fault!
It is your fault, William.
What?
This is when the neighbours finally call the police. Yeah, he's holding a weapon this time, officer. I know I've called you every week for the last year, but this time, seriously, he's got a gun. So much I want to do this to William for so many years. Shut up! Shut up! Not his playing, he's talking. Nice cock up at the end there, William. Welcome to my show. Welcome to my world. William, you're out of shot. There you are. He's like invisible. Just becomes one with the foliage. William, seriously, you're out of shot. There you are. Forward, forward, forward. Come towards me. There you are. See yourself in the camera. Let's change the music. Stop arsing around, son. Brady's chubby cheeks. You know Pete Brady, my friend with his chubby cheeks. Wow, fantastic, William. Or should I say, Rambo 2. Ladies and gentlemen, William Oak, already an appearance on the show, but he has come back for a second one, and at the last minute as well. Now, I know, William, that we haven't discussed today's fee, but I'm wondering if I can interest you in a selection of chocolate biscuits, namely Penguin.
Oh, I don't know which one.
Right, well, choose one. They're all the same. Wait a minute, why don't you pick up a penguin? Why don't you pick one?
No problem.
I'm not, no offence to everybody with a speech impediment, by the way. There, he's picked one. Well, thank you very much, William. That's all. That's all we can afford to pay musicians in the current climate. Thank you, thank you to the government. I'm off to retrain as a ballet dancer and call myself Fatima. Oh no, wait a minute, it's the other way around. I'm off to retrain. I'm off to retrain in IT. Why don't they just call it IT? That's what it is. Anyway.
Turn it off and on again.
Try to turn it on and off, but it just keeps playing. Anyway, thanks very much for that, William. Goodbye. Oh, William, stick around. I'll bring out a coffee in a minute when the show's finished. Well, that was really exciting, folks, wasn't it? Wow, I didn't even know he was going to turn up on the show today. That was literally just arranged at the last minute. And if I check the time on the old computer screen, oh my God, it's 2:48. We're run over. I've not even got time to do an outro. Wait a minute. Can't go out like an outro. We're going to just finish with the theme tune. I really wish I had. Where's the accordion? I really wish I'm back at Ridge for this. It's a long road, is what it's called. Oh no, that's Rocky, sorry. Oh, I can play it with biscuits on. Oh, how's it go again? Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'll be back to fight another day. That's over. Wow, that was cutting it a little bit fine, my little furry friend. Thank you for your help. And I'm just going to test if this device would actually work on impaling a dog as well. Oh my god, it would.